Welcome back to Who's on the Aux Podcast. This is the host, NPC Ant. We got our guest today, Xorge, with the X.
Yes,
we got
DJ Mijo Soul over here.
Yes. Thank you, man. Appreciate you for coming out.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy because I just randomly hit you up, and I appreciate you, making the time out of your day to come through,
No, 100%. I always try and, I saw your message. I was like, it's pretty cool. You guys are doing a podcast from the city, where I'm from.
Yep.
And I'm all for it.
Too bad it couldn't be cooler. It's pretty hot today.
But
yeah,
it's Tracy.
It's good. That's straight. You never know. Tracy weather's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're sitting at 100 degrees.
I think 104 today, yeah.
Fuck. It's so much. It's so much.
Yeah, we're okay, though. We're not, we got the movie magic. We're not sweating anymore, so we're good.
Could be 105, but chilling.
Right? Yeah.
True. Have you lived in Tracy most of your life, or?
Yeah, most of my life. So I was born here. I was raised here for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Stockton a little bit when I was younger. I don't remember much. And then Patterson a little bit too. But most of my life has been Tracy.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I lived here for a cool minute too, and then I moved around a little bit too, and then recently just got back.
Yeah. How you like it?
It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely changed a lot.
What made you come back?
Family, especially with having a baby and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's bound to happen,
Yeah, you got to put that family first.
Yep.
And I think it's, for the most part, it's a nice city to start a family.
Yeah.
It's nothing too crazy. Those bigger cities come with more risk and more of like the environment. Maybe you don't want to put a child in. So
yeah, I lived in Sac for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. How'd you like Sac?
It's cool. It's just like once you're in that town, you can only do certain things within that town, and then. Let's say if you got to travel out here for family, like I was, it's an hour and a half out, and it's kind of far.
Yeah, right here we're kind of in the middle of everything. An hour from Sac, an hour from the Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of in that medium, which is nice.
And I'd say it's more on the affordable end too, which is helpful too. Yeah,
it's gonna be cheaper than the Bay. I don't know the prices in Sac, but I know that Tracy, it can be expensive, but at the same time you're not looking at the prices that you got in LA, in the Bay Area. Those are completely different.
Completely, yeah, for sure.
And I lived in LA for about 6 months, and in those 6 months, I got a 6-month lease, test the waters, make some connections with the plan of coming back. But in those 6 months, I will say like my wallet, like
you got depleted.
Like bye wallet, like it was
just in gas alone, right?
Oh yeah, gas. It was weird actually because I stayed near Beverly.
Okay.
You would think the gas would probably be higher there, but it was actually a little bit cheaper in Beverly.
Oh, damn.
Than like downtown LA or those. I mean, I was surprised. I was like, Beverly got the cheapest gas right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. You would never expect it.
No, yeah.
Yeah. You probably came back with a lot of road rage too.
Oh my goodness! You see it every day. You see it all the time. You see people going, stepping out of their cars, rolling down the windows. I mean, you see it sometimes in Tracy, but not that much.
Yeah. What made you start your content journey and stuff? Because the reason why I've noticed your stuff is it slowly just popped in my feed. Mm-hmm. I'm working out Crunch, and I'm just like, oh, it's this guy.
You saw him on the Crunch TVs?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Crunch.
Even TikTok too. I'd be like, that's why I think I saw you first, and then you probably uploaded to all the main socials, right?
Yeah, that's I think I always tell someone that's starting up content, I'm like, post on all the platforms you can. Because, maybe you won't blow up on here, but then you blow up on there.
Exactly.
And then, you grow your audience from there. But, yeah, I started doing content when I was in 5th grade. Mm-hmm. So it's been a while. I'm 25 now, believe it or not. But I'm 25 now. I've been doing the content since 5th grade. It's about, I want to say 13, 14 years. I'm not doing too much math right now, but it's been around there.
It's hot.
It's hot. The heatness is taken away from my brain. But no, I've been doing it for a while. I started on Vine. Mm-hmm. So, those 6 seconds. Yeah.
Damn,
I started on Vine.
Crazy.
I started on Vine. The OG. May Vine rest in peace.
All right, bro.
But I started on Vine. Then I went to YouTube. Mm-hmm. YouTube slowly started turning into, those, longer form content, which is, a big adjustment from the 6 seconds.
Dude, completely different, honestly.
Yeah. But I started doing that. And then Instagram started introducing videos. I started posting on there. Mm-hmm. I think Instagram was 15 seconds at the time. Yeah. So I went to Instagram and then TikTok. And then now I'm, bouncing back from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I try to post on everywhere, but I think Instagram and TikTok has been my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like those two are the main platforms for especially short form content.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of hits between both. And
yeah, they're both great.
Like what video like if one doesn't do good on this platform, you know, for TikTok, it'll go good on Instagram or the opposite way.
Yeah.
Have you experienced something like that?
Yeah, it's actually it's weird sometimes because you can't really, you kind of learn the algorithm a little bit. Yeah. And then sometimes it's like, I thought I knew it, but I don't. So it's like, I've had videos, you know, that do really well on TikTok. And then they don't do good on Instagram or vice versa. Yeah. And it's just kind of like, you know, hit or miss. Sometimes, I mean, I think that it is true that you can have a really good video and then it just doesn't get, you know, it doesn't hit the algorithm and then flops.
It feels like it's such a big disappointment because you put so much effort into it, but you just learn to like build that little muscle memory to like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the muscle memory against
like feeling like let down because that's showbiz, dude. Oh, yeah, no. You're competing for a lot of attention for like everything. So it's like you're bound to like, you know, not everything's gonna hit, you know, at least for us, like short, like, you know, not like we're not talking about like movies. Like imagine a guy you film like 6 months, a year, then it bombs. And you're like, damn, but over here at least we're able to like keep going, and then one hits, all right, go to the next one. You just gotta have that mindset of just keep going, you know, and just, you never know. Sometimes like your video, like 3 videos down will hit, and then sometimes they'll go back to like your very first video, and then that one just blows up out of nowhere.
No, I've had multiple times a video that I posted months ago, and it randomly just starts getting traction. And I'm like, what? Like, I posted this like last year. Why is it blowing up right now? Yeah. Or times where I put a lot of time into one video, and that video flops, and then the video that I was like, you know, let me just film something real quick, put it up. That one does good. And it's like, it's weird. It's very weird because sometimes, what I believe is that the videos that come to you just like that, and you're like, oh, let me film it real quick. Sometimes that's what people like to see because they like to relate to things. They like to see things that, you know, like that don't look too edited sometimes. And that's what it is. It's just
the simplicity of it, posting it. Yeah, that's what I've noticed too. Is like some of the simplicity of just doing like a talking headshot or something like this, like a podcast. Yeah. They just like hearing face-to-face stories. You know?
It just takes one clip, and then you start growing from that. And you just gotta. The momentum has to, you know, stay consistent, and I think that's what it is. Lots of people they don't find that you know, that 1 second clip, or they don't find that one video that keeps them going, and it kind of causes them to just give up. And right now everybody's attention span's low, and very it's also not just their attention span, but also the motivation that they have to whatever their craft is. Sometimes, you know, they want to do this, and then right away they're like, oh, you know what, no, let me do this, and they bounce back and forth, and it's one thing to one thing, and then it gets hard to, you know, achieve what you want to do when you're bouncing back from different topics, different you know, you're not dedicating yourself fully to that, you know, what you want to do.
You got to put the time into that I would say that avenue, that lane, because I mean, it's easy, like especially this day and age, to diversify yourself too much to where the point where you're stretching yourself thin, and you're like, is the jack of all trades, and it's like, but you're not really getting into that one thing you should be getting into that's going to build a community or a response that you're going to want, you know, something that's worthwhile, you know?
Yeah. Like, especially, it's just mainly like consistency and, like you said, sticking to one topic. And some people just, it's just like niching down into one thing specifically.
And there's a lot of things you can do. As long as what I like to say is, if it stays somewhere in the area of that topic, go for it. But I think it's very difficult once it becomes like a completely different thing, where it's say you're doing videos, and then now you want to do music, like that's in similar, you know, area
genre stuff.
But then if it goes to, you know, video, and then now it's like, oh, now I want to do something completely different, like, and that has nothing to do with the videos, then you're completely losing, you know, the time you put into the whole videos and the craft and everything. So I think staying motivated and staying on task of what you want to do, because if you do it long enough, eventually you're going to start seeing something.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like putting them like multiple hours in a day, and then eventually just you break through eventually, and it's like self-belief within yourself, you know.
You got to have the motivation inside yourself, because it's very, very easy to just lose the focus and lose that, you know, that feeling that like, oh, I want to do this, if you're not seeing any results. So it's like, you gotta, I mean, I think what helped me a lot was when in the beginning, when I was doing my Vine and my YouTube, I wasn't seeing any views, but I was still posting. So I think that kind of helped me nowadays that helped me now to kind of keep myself, even if I don't see the views I want to be seeing. It's gonna keep me going because it's what I love to do. So whether the views are there or not, I'm gonna be doing it.
Like for me, when I was pushing out some stuff, like I know the views aren't there, but it's the dedication of what you love to do, and like eventually one day it's gonna hit.
And you can't be doing something because of money or because of the fame, or you got to do it because you love to do it. Because if you're doing it for the for that wealth or that with the results of it, you're gonna get tired, and then you're gonna be like, what am I doing if I'm not getting any of what I want? So you gotta enjoy what you're doing.
It's like just to relate to what you do, like when we went to the gym lately, that's like 100% translates. Like you're not going to see results right away. You got to just batten down the hatches and just put your head down and start working on that, because like eventually you'll see results. Like you might not be able to lift heavy the first day, or you'd be hella sore, but eventually if you stick to it, you're going to see results and you're going to get a lot better, whether you like it or not, because like if you stick to that craft, like you said, no matter what, it's gonna good things are gonna happen. And I mean, just with this, like our first episode, we're like, oh man, like we didn't know what we're gonna be called. Like we're just like our levels, like we had to make sure everything was like, it was just like
we had so many complications and stuff, but we powered through. Like the main thing is just starting and figuring out as you go.
And you learn as you go. It's not a loss. It's just another learning opportunity, because you say you mess up one day, the next day you're gonna know, don't do that again.
Exactly. We've hit those walls.
Or lights falling on us.
With the wind.
You're
like, you're gonna put some weights on there.
Or you gotta make sure the base is like wide enough and all that. But it's cool because like it's one of those things where you, at least for me, it's kind of those like you kind of laugh at it type of like laugh back at it type of moments, and it's like a learning experience that you look back at it, you're like, damn, remember when that happened? I was like, that's hella funny. But it's like it's cool to see that because you're like, you see the growth. Like, I don't like to like reflect so much on like my stuff too much, because I don't want to be like that person. It's like, oh, like he's like only like looking at his own stuff. But I'm just watching our first video to now. It's like, damn, we actually did get a lot better. We got more comfortable. Our questions are a lot more like well thought out. Our responses are more thought out. We have more guests, which is cool because like our first one was just us, right?
Yeah, it was just us, and then we had Andre, and then it was just us, and then we're like, who's next?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's next?
But this guy, this guy right here, he's a freaking hard worker, man. He hits everyone up. He's always on, like, he edits all the videos, and like his drive is crazy.
I had just like, I don't know what it is. I'm just like really motivated, and like once I'm on one target of something that I really want to do and love, I just like lock in hard.
That's good. That's a good trait to have, because I think losing focus is gonna eventually drag you away from what you're doing, and then if you're staying on top of what you want to do, outreach is huge. I know that's huge, because you might send 100 emails in one day and you only get maybe 10 responses, but those 10, out of those 10 you might get 2-3 that say yes. And that's all that matters.
That's literally like building up the resilience. Same thing with like video. It's the failure meant, but eventually you'll get lands,
and you can't really take that all the people that didn't reply, all the people that said no, you can't really take that as a loss, because you put in 100 messages and you're not expecting everyone to get back to you.
Exactly. So I feel the same way.
And that comes to everything, I think.
It does.
It does.
Not
like
just
you never know.
Yeah.
You never know. Like he hit us up and like hit you back up. I was like, when he showed me like the text, I'm like, no freaking way, really? I was like, that's dope. And it's like, we just wanted to say thank you again for coming out. And I would have never thought like this is like our fifth one.
Yeah, fifth one.
And it's like, damn, it's because like, I mean, everyone knows who you are in Tracy.
Yeah.
If you say you don't, you haven't been on any socials at all.
Exactly.
And it's just like one of those cool things. Like, oh shit, like he's down. He's really down for it. He's really cool. He's really with his city, and that know. He's for sure like a dope ass dude. So
thank you. Yeah, no, I always try and interact with people that are doing similar things to me. Content is content. I mean, this is a podcast a lot longer than what I'm used to doing. I do a lot of short form content, but at the end of the day, you're doing the same thing, similar craft, similar type of content's gonna be put out there.
Exactly. Yeah. For all the guests that don't know, what kind of content do you actually put out?
So I do a lot of recently it's turned into a lot of like local based content. So I do a lot of stuff covering what's going on in my city, surrounding cities. But I started off as doing a lot of skits, a lot of funny stuff, which I think it still kind of goes into what I do now. I still try, keep a little funny stuff in
mix
there.
Mix it in,
and then just, I try to keep everybody interacted with it. Like I spoke before, everybody's attention span is super, super short right now.
Yeah.
So, you just got to hook them right away. Those first 3 seconds it's what's going to matter most.
It's crucial, very crucial for short form. I'm learning about it a little bit more, and it's like you said, it's crucial and it's very hard because you got to hook them within that first 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And depending on if you do 15 or 30-second video or maybe 60, you want to. What I've learned is like if you keep it under 20, you get that better retention and stuff. You know?
Like I said, those first 3 seconds, getting quick to it. Give him a little bit of a hint of what's going on, and then you have the rest of the video to kind of showcase what you're trying to explain to them, what you're trying to show them. Because if they don't like your video in the first couple seconds, they're just scrolling.
Yeah, it's just a quick little swipe.
One swipe away from just not seeing your content, not engaging, not knowing who you are, or if they know who you are, now they don't care.
It's just like they don't like they're not in the mood, or if they had like that little inch of maybe, but then like it was like that 3 second no. Yeah. But it's editing too adds a lot to that too.
It does, like those little hooks of like flying intro. Do you add like sound effects and stuff?
I do a little bit. It kind of depends on the video I'm doing. I do a lot of like, for example, like the Tracy T segments I do. I try and keep everything under 2 minutes, but again, it's because I'm covering what's happening in the week throughout the week. So sometimes there's a lot of stuff, sometimes there's not a lot. So I try to throw things in there that kind of keeps the audience there.
That's true.
Because 2 minutes is I usually between 1 to 2 minutes, but nowadays it's very hard to keep them for that long. So always trying to throw in stuff in there.
Yeah, especially covering news for like a city. There's so much that goes on. Like recently for us, it was the fire.
Huge fire,
which was the
Medline
building.
Yeah.
So like that was a big one. I seen you cover.
Yeah,
there's a few other ones too. Like you said, the night market was one of them.
The night market's that happened last Saturday. So the people seem to be loving things to do in Tracy because there's not a lot.
There's not a lot.
So I always try to cover try at least summarize what's happening quickly and move on to the next subject.
Did you show up to the night market or
this Saturday? I wasn't able to go. I went to Monterey. They had the motorcycle races, so
that's dope.
Went out there with MotoAmerica.
Oh, nice.
They have those the super bikes and Laguna Seca. So that was awesome. I missed this weekend's night market, but I'll be at the next one August 8th.
No, definitely,
It's right around the corner. Right?
Yeah, it's coming. We're trying to bring it out every. I think they want to do it every month or so. So it's. I love to hear people are showing up, showing love. So
gathering together because the Tracy Mall is pretty dead, but it's nice when you have a bunch of people that really want to get out. I was gonna ask, like, how do you get your news for like all this stuff? And
so it's a little bit of grabbing from different places. Facebook is huge. Instagram. Occasionally, sometimes someone will post something on TikTok, but for the most part, I think Facebook has been the biggest asset to finding stuff. Because you got I don't know if you guys know like Tracy Rant and Raves. They're always posting something
they're
on there.
Fast,
they're going crazy with it. You got the people talking about like, who threw a shoe at my door at 2 a.m, and then you got the more like concerned ones with like say. Something crazy happening in their neighborhood. Next Door is another big one. I don't know if you guys know Next Door, but Next Door and Rings going
all
crazy.
The time. Like, who the hell is this person?
Who's coming at my door asking for like? Does he work for solar? What is he doing?
My solar man! I swear they're everywhere. Every time you like. You see them, you're like, I gotta hide. I gotta make sure that I'm not home or something.
My aunt used to, like with the Jehovah's Witnesses, like the Hallelujahs are coming.
Hallelujahs.
But for real, there's always someone walking, and especially right now in this Tracy heat, it gets hard to if you're working in that job. It's a hard job.
That's hard, Because you see some of them biking around too, and they're just going door to door, and you're like, dude, I feel so bad, but they're dedicated, like you said.
There's actually a short film coming to Tracy about the door-to-door sales.
Really?
Yeah, so they're gonna do like a little short film.
Oh, really?
And they're gonna be like basically covering like the life of like a door-to-door salesman.
Okay.
So that's for something pretty cool. There's not many short films that be happening in this area. So
that's pretty cool.
No, it's cool, like little thing to do, honestly, to see.
You're starting to see a little bit more of like those short films or just like the low budget films starting to get more recognition right now.
Obsession.
Backrooms.
Yeah, you're starting to see that more, which is I love to see. I'm all for it. It shows that you don't need these $1 million budgets to make something come true.
It gives you inspiration, really, because you're like, all they had, if you really boil it down, is they had motivation and a dream, and they were able to you'll find ways to find money. I mean, if you're doing things the right way and you're a good person, you're going to find people that are going to want to invest in you, and then more often than not, you're going to get your project done. It might take a while, but hey, I mean, look at them now. Like, it happens. It works.
It's crazy, like, I just watched Obsession this last weekend, and I was like, dude, this is actually hella good. And for being such a low budget and everything, you can't even tell. Like,
and it's crazy how the return on that was too, because it's a low budget film. I want to say it was under 750,000. But the ticket sales were
through the roof.
Through the roof. It's crazy.
I think they maxed out at like somewhere 20 billion in theaters.
Insane.
But imagine even after in theaters, like the people right now, like how I did it, renting it from home or buying it from home, they're even making more money from it. But damn, it's such a good movie. Did you watch it?
I saw it. I thought it was pretty cool. I like being able to support also a small, because that's a small budget producer and director's dream. Like for something like that to go the way it skyrocketed. That's awesome.
I think the guy was only like 20 or 25.
Oh wow, yeah.
I know both of them were for the actors and or the directors.
Oh yeah.
So damn, imagine at 20 years old you're just like a millionaire. And
it's insane.
From YouTube, they're like, I think both of them they just made content on YouTube.
Yeah.
Then they just from there they just got their hub of people. They found their actors, because if you see, I think some of them, especially for Obsession, I see a lot of the actors in some of their skits.
Yeah.
And then now you see them in the movie, you're like, oh, wow, that's dope.
Yeah.
Like, he was able to put them in front of the big screen.
Yeah, like the guy that was like, I want $1 billion.
Yeah.
I've seen him in a few clips. Yeah.
That
was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I had a question. I think it was not from me, but from my sister. She wanted to know, where did the notebook come from?
Oh, so like when you
open it up,
yeah. So I started using that. My girl got it for me, and she was like, I don't know what you could use this for, but here's a notebook. And I was like, at first I was like, what can I mean, I was thinking of like writing down ideas, because on my phone, on my notes app, it's packed with ideas, just constant things that fly by my mind. I'm like, let me write it down. So it started off as that, and then I was like, you know what, let me use this for my Tracy T. So I started using that for like, to write down what's going on in Tracy, read from it. I don't use it as much now, because sometimes I just started, remembering what I have to say. Yeah. But, I should I'll throw it in there again.
Yeah, because I mean, that's when I was introduced to you, and I was like, and then that's me and my sister saw you at the same time, and we're like, it's like, I remember seeing that notebook. I'm like, that's like a constant theme. And I was like, cool. It's like one of those little things like, you never know, like, I mean, because you don't obviously state in your videos, because most of the time your videos are informative. Yeah. So you're not more meta, like you're not trying to be like super on what you're doing, but it's cool, because it's like one of those things like, I wonder why. Like, it's a cool question to ask, And
I think the reason I started kind of not using the notebook as much is because I started getting one of the microphones.
Oh yeah.
So then I was carrying that. So that
I noticed that. Yeah, it's like
so
it's like your different, like, what do you call it, like your totem or something. Like a different thing.
But it definitely helped a lot, because I write down what's going on. Yeah. And then I write down those little notes that I have, like maybe something I want to say in there. Yeah. Little things that maybe I won't remember if I don't write down.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
Because it's hard to remember your lines.
It's very hard. Like, I was talking to you before we started the podcast. Like that first intro, when you start the camera and you go, what's going on?
Yeah, then you mess up,
kind of stutter, and it's like, oh shoot, what was I gonna say again? So I always just like to keep the camera rolling, keep it going, and then edit later, because I mean, as long as it's recording, you're good.
Exactly. Yeah, you could always do retakes and stuff.
I do a lot of retakes. You should see my drafts.
It's crazy, because people don't think about like stuff like that. They think all they see is the finished product.
Yeah.
They don't see like the outtakes or the the editing process or setting up or this and that. It's a lot of things that go into it. but they only see the ending.
They see the ending. Like, for example, today I was filming out there outside the Tracy Mall. Scorching hot. It was like so hot. And I'm out there filming. And I'm like drenched in sweat. I'm like, oh my gosh, like why did I choose today to film this one?
Right. Hey, we got you back to back.
Yeah, this guy pulls up in his truck. He's like, you chose today to film? And it's like, I have to. I scheduled it in for today, but now it's hella hot. But I mean, I had to film it. I just tried to park under the shade, set up my tripod in there. But it was hot. And then lots of my voiceovers, I do it in my car.
Nice.
So I'm always so I go to my car. It's very like secluded, nice. A little area to chill. Yeah. And then I just do my voiceovers in there. But like right now when it's this hot, I can't. I wait till night. So because I mean I have to have the car off because if I have the AC on,
you hear all the noise,
everything. So what I'll do sometimes if I really have to get that voiceover in during the day, I'll like turn the car on, get some AC, and then turn it off and go straight to voiceover, and then I turn it back on. Yep. Because I mean, it gets hot.
That's, dude, Yep. That's a recorder's dilemma. Like anytime I'm recording stuff like for clients or whatever, in my room, like when the fan's on because it gets hot, I'm like, all right, you ready to do this take? I'm gonna have to turn everything off so it's quiet. And it's like, all right. And then afterwards, after we recorded it and everything's good, like, all right, you get the reward of the fan. Like, you're gonna put the fan back on. But it's like that, man, because audio, it picks up everything.
Yeah, and then you can't really, it's hard to switch from, say I started in my car, I can't finish it in my house because it sounds different.
It'll sound different.
Even the day, if you record on a different day and it's still the car, maybe your voice sounds a little different. So a lot of stuff comes into play. Like I do a lot of, record, stop, and then it's hard to find that tone you were talking in sometimes.
Yes, exactly.
So you kind of have to go into the last thing you said,
that mindset,
go from there, say what you said before, and then keep it rolling from there.
Yeah, you gotta have that little upbeat voice the same way.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, this is what I found in Tracy, and then I'm tired. I'm like, and here we got, and it's like it's
totally different tone.
Yeah,
this just goes.
I'm like, hold on, this doesn't sound right.
I think I showed you. I was doing radio for my college before I graduated. And same thing. It's like you're recording, and then like you deliver a line somehow, like a certain way, and then you messed up on a line, and you got to punch in to like re-record that, and you're like, it doesn't even sound right. Yeah. The breaths are not matching, or it's like my tone or my energy was not there, and it's sometimes sometimes I just like, all right, I gotta re-record the whole thing and just go. But it's like it gets like you have to build that like weird conscious thing of like you have to remember like how you deliver the line. I mean, obviously with practice it gets better, but there's sometimes you're like, damn, I messed up, and I gotta re-record it, and it doesn't sound the same. Dang it, you know.
And it sucks when it's like that first part sounded really good.
Yeah.
You're like, I want to keep that one, but then it's like you can't match it, and it's like the whole thing's got to go. I'm doing it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Was it awkward for you at first to like really look into the camera and just like speak your lines into it? Or?
Honestly, not really, because I've been doing it for a while now. But I don't like recording in front of people. Yeah, so if I set up the tripod, and then people start, that's why I always try to find a secluded park.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Like with no one there. If someone's there, but they're kind of far, it's fine. But I just don't like screaming into the camera. And then someone's like,
literally like a couple feet away right here, just walking by.
Or sometimes like if I'm downtown, I would film a lot downtown. You get a lot of people walking by, and then say someone recognizes me, which is nice. I love me and my fans. But then sometimes they'll start like waiting to see what I'm doing, because I do a lot of like scavenger hunts downtown.
Okay.
And so sometimes they'll be like waiting, like what's he gonna hide? Where's it going? And then so it's like sometimes I just gotta be really quick. Film my stuff, or I'll film it the day before sometimes. I'll film the video the day before, hide the stuff the next day, so that way you don't get the people lurking around. Where's it going? I try to keep it as fair as possible.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, it does feel better when you do it more secluded, because like you said, you kind of get a little weird stage fright in a way.
Yeah, I get stage fright. I mean, as much as I love doing these videos, and I'm pretty comfortable with it. Yeah. When it's in front of people, it's a whole nother thing for me. Like if I'm trying to, I think it's also the tripod thing. Yeah. Because you got the tripod, everybody knows what you're doing as soon as you start setting up. If I have someone with me filming, it's not as bad, I think.
Yeah, because you're like, we're in it together.
You're in it together. Just like if I'm getting the embarrassment, you're getting it too. But when it's a tripod, it's like, it's just me right here. Yeah, I'm talking into a little product.
That's true. Yeah. And it has no response to, and you're like trying to figure out ways to like deliver with high intensity and stuff.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is I'm very I scream a lot into the camera. I'm very high with my voice. So if someone's like 50 feet that way, they're gonna hear me. They're gonna be like, "What's this guy screaming at?"
Yeah, what
the hell is Xorge doing?
Like, what is he doing? Is that
there he is again,
screaming outside my house,
right? Oh, speaking of like I picked it up earlier. Like when you're saying what equipment do you typically use like now when you're filming your stuff? Because you say you got to be quick with it, right?
Yeah. So I was a big advocator for I used to always just use my phone. Just use your phone and then a mic, super easy, super compact, which I think is great. Yeah. Now it's more of just a convenience. I use the DJI Pocket.
Okay.
So it's it's a small camera, nothing big, nothing huge, but it gets the job done. Yeah. Not the quality is nothing too crazy compared to the iPhone. Yeah. But again, it just comes down to the convenience of being able to grab something that and just record it, and then use the mic that pairs up straight to the camera. Yeah. And makes it easy.
Yeah, and then your phone's not dead?
Yeah, your phone's not dead, because sometimes I have to film like at 4 p.m. and it's like 3 and it's like at 1%. I'm like, oh, shoot, hold on.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so
that's the worst feeling.
That's a big part, the memory and the battery. Yeah. So, yeah, I just use the DJI Osmo, the Pocket, and then the mics that come with it. Super simple.
Do you have the little mini mics, or do you use the mic 2 or 3?
So I got almost all the mics. The thing was, I bought the DJI, the bigger ones, before the other ones came out. So they were priced at like $400. And at the time, there's nothing else that pairs up as nice with the phone. So I bought those, and then the second ones came out, and then the minis came out, and then I was like, dang, I should have waited. But I mean, I got the Rode ones too, the little the little Rode ones. That's usually what I use in the car.
Okay, nice.
Because again, it pairs up super nice. But I ended up getting the small ones.
Okay,
these right here, the little
ones.
Just because it pairs up with the Pocket.
Easily,
the original ones I got, they don't pair up with the camera. So you need the transmitter on the camera, which is another thing.
It makes it too big by then. It's a hassle.
It's a headache,
It's easier when you have something that's like simple and easy to go. Like you could just hit the record button, like you said, just have your Pocket and then just the mic right there, and it's ready to go. You just hit record. Yeah, and you just go. Yeah, if I had like a bigger DSLR or like a cinema rig, it'd probably lose interest in me, and the idea of being able to carry something to, anywhere you need to go, it makes it more convenient.
I think that's kind of what really motivated me to
push,
get,
push that purchase.
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't need it because of the quality. It's just more because it makes my day easier.
Exactly.
And that's what I think. That's really what it turns into once you got what you got and it's working, but what can I do to,
streamline it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Less barrier to entry to create.
That's cool. Cause I mean, think about it. Like some people think that they can't do content until they get a certain crazy camera or this and that. I mean, I just upgraded camera, but that was just cause we needed it. It was like a necessity at that point. Yeah. But when you're creating, you honestly need just a phone, right?
Just your phone. Yeah. Like you literally just need your phone, and even the mic. I mean, it's not a necessity, but it will make it sound a little bit better. But again, you don't need it, and especially if you're doing like content that maybe doesn't need a mic, you can do your voiceovers later. Yeah, I would just use my phone as a voiceover even before getting the mics. You just use your phone, you record your content, and then record again the audio on your phone.
Yeah, because the iPhone has good quality for like the mics. You'll be surprised, and then if you just do it in voice memos, the quality is low key kind of good. I'm even shocked sometimes.
As long as you're in the right environment. Yeah, because I mean, if you're like doing the audio like outside. In contrast to doing it in your car, it's going to sound different. Yeah. But it's always going to be better when you're like in a compact area. Yeah. Because that's what I've realized.
The reverberations are not as crazy. It's more like you said.
Yeah. Or in your closet. It's going to
sound the best. Yeah. Closet. You'd be surprised at how many records are recorded in closets, bro. It's crazy.
The more closed, the better.
Yep. It's like a damp. It's like boom. You don't hear anything. It's a straight voice.
Yeah. What do you edit your stuff on, like for all your content?
So I've been using the same app since 5th grade. Perfect Video has been my go-to. So everybody, I think everybody,
deep dive
deep dive. Low-key, I've been gatekeeping it, but Perfect Video has been a lifesaver to me. I think lots of people use CapCut. That's huge. which I think I use it sometimes like for texts and
Yeah.
little effects and stuff if I want to throw in there. But my main video editing app is Perfect Video.
Nice.
On iOS. So I use that, and then if anything, like I said, like text or effects, I'll go back into CapCut, add a little bit of whatever I want to add, and then I go back into Perfect Video, add it on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's actually a good ass flow, honestly. The main thing is as long as you're just creating it and putting it out, you know, that's literally the main output.
And I got pretty comfortable with that app too. So it's like
it's hard to switch.
Once you're used to it, you find you get in that like that tunnel vision, and you start hitting that flow state, and it's like you know where all the buttons are, and then an update comes, and it's like, oh shoot,
what did it do to my buttons?
Where's my buttons? But luckily, I mean, they haven't made any like major updates. Everything's kept the same for the most part, and I mean, it works good. It's been working good for me. So I always tell people, like, if you want something simple, you don't need anything crazy. I mean, that app has everything.
How long does it usually take you to like edit videos?
It depends on like what it is. Like the Tracy T segments that I upload every Sunday, I got pretty quick with it now. I would say maybe between 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's actually really quick. Yeah,
I would say around that long. The voiceovers take a little bit longer, like for the videos I'm doing on food or the businesses. Stuff like that takes a little bit longer because I always try and perfect it to make sure like I'm doing everything I can to make this video as interesting as possible. With the T segments, it's more of like, let me see how short I can make this or how engaging. So that's a little bit different because I'm always expecting it to be, you know, between a minute and 2 minutes. So I kind of have an idea of how, you know, like a template in my head of how I want it.
Yeah. Like you are like the creator of the mindset of that. You know, when you're in that vision, you just know like it has to be a certain way and stuff, you know. Which
helps because I'm able to, you know, I'm able to set my head into, you know, I want it this way. I want it this long. When I'm recording, I'm like, I can't say too much. Once I'm editing, I'm like, let me take that out. Even if I like it, I'm like, it's going to make the video too long.
Yeah. Time constraints are a big thing, especially with the social media content.
You
don't want to go too far over. Like we talked about 3 seconds, that's like your intro, but then you don't want to go over like 2 minutes, right?
Yeah, I think
that's pretty long too, right?
That's really long. So like, I mean, for nowadays, the only videos that get to that long, like I said, was the Tracy T. And it's again because there's so much stuff happening. But if it's just a video about, you know, one spot or, you know, something that's not correlating to a summary of what's happening throughout the week, it's always going to be between like, you know, maybe 15 to 40 seconds. I think is the sweet spot.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you get all the information down and you hit all the right points.
Yeah, the shorter the better.
Have you noticed that, like, are some of your best videos the shorter ones, or is it like kind of like a mix?
So when I was in LA, I was focusing a lot on keeping all the videos between or under 8 seconds.
Oh,
so all the videos I was doing was under 8 seconds, and I was just going for viral videos. And I mean, I was getting millions of views. It was working. But now it's more of it's a different genre I'm hitting now. So it requires a little bit longer than that. But when I was out in LA, I was doing a lot of, you know, short relatable trending videos. So it would be like realizing that this or realizing that. And those videos, it's more of like just reading the caption. So it doesn't require for it to be, you know, that long. So I think that 8 second mark was hitting really good. Because that's the market I was trying to hit. I was just trying to hit the short form content, relatability, and just whatever's trending.
To gain like the little viewership and stuff. It's crazy because some of those videos is just like simple, like you said. It's just like sometimes it's just an overlay of just a text and it hits.
It could be anything as long as it has a relatable text on there. The right trending audio. I mean, it might do good.
Which one hit for you? You would say when you did.
As far as those, like, you know, 8 second videos, there was one that I want to say got like 60 million. That one was like I was at a gas station. Again, this was you know, I didn't even think of this idea. It just came to the top of the dome like mid-purchase.
Oh, really?
So I was at the gas station. I saw the Cokes, and they all had the names of like girls like Cynthia. Isabel, like all these girl names. And I was like if I grab one of these, like, and my girl sees it, she'd be like, "Who's Isabel?" So I was like, let me make a video about that. So I was like, when you want to get a Coke, but all the Cokes got
names on
them, so you get a Sprite instead. So that one did pretty well. Everybody was loving that one. I think that's the one that got the most views.
Damn, that's cool. And that's crazy. It happened mid like
purchase. Literally, I was like, I went to get, I think, like an energy drink or something, like a Celsius. And then I saw the names like right next to it. And I'm like, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I was like, my brain just clicked. And I was like, let me film this real quick. And then, it worked.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one too. And I was like, damn, it's so simple.
Yeah, it's so super simple.
I'll drop it on the screen too. I'll drop it on the screen right here.
Yeah, for sure. Somewhere around here. Yeah.
I think, just keeping it as simple as possible is going to help you, gain as many viewers, because the simpler it is, the more that people are going to relate to it.
The relatability.
Like it's funny. I've seen a couple people do videos where it's like the simplest to the dome, like, or to the max. Like it's like they're like opening a water bottle, be like, and it's just like opening a water bottle. It's like, what?
Sometimes you be just like scrolling, you just doom scrolling, and like, just like,
like I do that.
It's just related, like
or,
you said.
Yeah, or they're like, I've never had an original experience.
For you, I was gonna say, since you're born here in Tracy and stuff, I have to ask you, what's your favorite pizza place here right now?
Pizza place?
Are you able to say it, or?
Yeah, I could say it.
Okay,
I'll give you top 3.
All right, top 3.
Here are the top 3s, but I'm not gonna put them like in order because I love all of them. So Pizza My Heart, I love Pizza My Heart.
Yeah.
Hella Pie Pizza is up there, and then this one I feel like it's kind of underrated, but Tandoori Pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like Tandoori Pizza because I love Mountain Mike's. The only reason I don't put Mountain Mike's in there is because the tandoori is very similar to Mountain Mike's, I would say.
Yeah.
Because they use those like fresh ingredients, and I love the combination with the pineapple.
Yeah,
with the pineapple. Yeah, I don't know about. We got a lot of pineapple haters.
Pizza,
yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm indifferent.
He's different, but we're the different ones. But tandoori, I would put that in there because it's very similar to Mountain Mike's, but depending on what you order, I guess.
Yeah.
But I love the combination. So
that's pretty cool. Like I mean, I've never been there just because it's one of those. I never get to stop by, But I'm like, oh, that always looks cool. I'm like, always looking at it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a pretty cool logo in there. Like, maybe one of these days I'll stop by, but now just say I'll have to try it out for sure.
Yeah, that spot, I don't know if you remember, but it used to be like the Cadobo Grill.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Cadobo? Yeah,
that was.
Oh, it used to be Freebirds.
Freebirds.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I was like, and then there used to be they used to be Hollywood or
Blockbuster, was it? Or something like that?
We're dating ourselves here. Yeah. We're like, these guys are old.
That's how you know we've been in this town.
What's a Blockbuster? You got to rent videos in person? What? It's not digital anymore? Like, what?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything's evolving.
Dude, everything's digital. It's evolved so much. Like last episode we were talking too, like my brother-in-law Tim, he collects CDs, but he stopped collecting vinyls because they got expensive, so he collected CDs and stuff. And he just likes the artwork for it.
Yeah.
And it's pretty cool to see like that trend's still there, something physical, within the media,
Yeah, my sister loves collecting vinyls.
Oh, she does?
So she's a big time vinyl collector. It's nice. I mean, she has like the player and everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy how you see it, how it works.
Yeah.
See it work.
It's crazy.
Or like even with CDs, like you mentioned, like burning the CDs.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that works. Like, how do you?
Yeah, it's just a laser just burns it in there somehow, and it just plays back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a trip.
Do you collect anything or?
I used to collect sports cards a lot, like football cards.
Oh, nice.
I have tons of football cards, but that's about it. I think I kind of stopped collecting them, but I was huge on that.
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah, I have a family that collects cards, and they're trying to sell them and stuff. We were also talking to like the FIFA one.
Oh the stickers.
No, what? Like the FIFA cards.
The FIFA cards. Yeah. I got a couple people and Tracy asking me. They're like, "Do you know anyone that's doing like the FIFA stickers?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool."
Yeah.
I think it's. I saw a couple people doing like the World Cup stickers.
Yeah, I think my cousins were doing that, but it's crazy how like stickers and anything collectibles, the market, like all of them blew up.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you're like
Pokemon's up right now too.
Like I remember when I was a kid, like we would just freaking rip them open and freaking we bend like the tabs and all that. And it's like now it's like, oh, that was worth a lot of money.
I had a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards in as a kid too.
Freaking Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dude,
oh man,
you just come with stacks.
I think I still have some.
Yeah,
I have some in a binder somewhere. I don't know what they're worth.
Like a little toolbox of them. I don't know where they're lost. Somebody got them.
Got donated.
Probably like at a Goodwill.
Yeah.
Your mom's like, you don't need these anymore. You're like, damn, maybe I did.
I was that nerd that had that the little thing.
Oh yeah, the freaking dual deck.
The dual deck arm.
Yeah. Did you ever use it to like duel at all?
Just for people at school, like the real nerds, yeah. But
oh damn,
we're skipping lunch.
Yeah, I was coming back like 5 minutes late.
Yeah, you're like, I just want to go back. That's damn memories, huh? Like you said, shared experiences. Like we all
exactly.
We all go through some shit. Yeah,
that's crazy.
You want to take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break. A little. We got hydration break.
Hydration break. There you go.
It's
funny. What I like too is like we went with handheld. It's different in a cool way.
It is different. Yeah, I like it. You're able to kind of choose where it's at.
Yeah, exactly. You know if it's like too far, like right here, or too close.
Yeah, even then, like if you were to have like the SM7Bs, like on mounts, it's like hard. You gotta be like in a set display. Like,
you can't move around,
or you can't like be outside, or you can't move locations. Like sometimes we'll like we're talking about in the future, we'll move like different spots. But when you have a set thing, like it only works if like you're in a Joe Rogan setup,
Yeah,
like a real studio.
Yeah, because if not, like
it's not very practical.
It's not practical. Like we were saying, like with your equipment, like you gotta get stuff that's gonna make sense. Yeah. Not because it's like the most expensive or it's cool. It's just you gotta get what's gonna work.
Yeah,
you don't want to waste money because I mean I could have gotten those things and I have some, but I'm like it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work because you can't mount them. Mounting's a big thing.
Oh
mounting them in a certain spot, and then you want to move in. It's like
yeah.
You had that boom arm. You have to figure it out and shit.
Unless we had a studio, then that's the only time I would think about going with that.
Yeah. Damn, that'd be nice if we get a studio in the future.
Yeah, you never know.
There's a cool spot here in Tracy that does the. You can rent out their spot to use it for podcasts.
Oh really?
Photography. Really? Yeah, they have like a full podcast studio.
We were literally talking about that.
So they used to be located next to Winco.
Okay.
Now they're over there on 11th Street past the bridge.
Okay.
So heading towards Manteca. Before the roundabout and everything. So there's like the Best Deal Tires where you get the tire shop.
Yeah.
And then right across they have their studio in the back.
Oh, okay.
They got like backdrops everywhere. They got the recording studio, podcast studio. It's like an all-in-one media spot.
Gotta for sure think about that. Like especially if we have like more guests or if it gets like hella cold.
Yeah. It's pretty cool too. They do I don't know if you know like Lil Blood. Okay. He does his podcast there.
Oh really?
What's her name? The rapper Kayla.
Oh yeah.
She does it there. So they utilize that studio pretty
efficiently and everything.
Yeah.
And I mean if we have the setup here, it's like it's pretty much plug and play.
Yeah.
Try to make it as practical, but with getting the good quality stuff, but without being too crazy.
Yeah.
Without being too crazy, and can move around if we have to.
Yeah, that's the cool thing I think about with us is like we're willing to move around too. We're not like this is the set location for now. Like we choose this one because it's just easy and convenient for everyone. But I like how we were able to just bounce around everywhere, which is cool.
Mobile, take it wherever it goes.
Very mobile.
Yeah,
and we have all the crazy ass lights.
Yeah.
Camera and shit.
We're talking about doing like a grilling podcast episode.
Yeah.
Like I mean I think that one we'd probably have to have someone man the camera for sure.
Yeah.
But
that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely having like just doing that so we could it's more of a chill atmosphere or whatever because it's something that we've thought about. We just gotta plan it out more because we need to have the location and I mean we could do it like in my backyard because But
we had the grills right here too.
Yeah, you can do that too here. Yeah,
I saw them. I was like,
but we just gotta plan out like, hey, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
who's gonna be doing what? And then
and my boy from LA, he did something similar.
Yeah,
and it's actually you got a lot of marketing that can go into it too. Where it's like, I think he would have like the meat market sponsor the video.
Oh, that's dope.
So you get the carne asada from this
dope.
meat market. It's like shout out. Blah, blah, blah for sponsoring this week's episode with their meat. You're cooking, having the podcast.
Yeah.
Damn, giving us good ideas.
Yeah, there you go. Take the game. Take the game.
Sure, yeah.
You have the drink sponsored. There's so much, in this world, everything is marketing.
Yeah.
So you got to take advantage of those slots you get, like where it's like, if there's an opportunity for, a sponsor to come in, take them.
Plug it in,
Plug it in, reach out, do a lot of that outreach we spoke about before. Reach out to a bunch of meat markets
and stuff.
Companies, be like, hey, I got this, this podcast going on. Right now we're still, on the early stages taking off. But if you're interested in getting your name out there, you just reach out, and there's no harm. You know,
it doesn't hurt to like just try.
Just try. Yeah. Eventually, you'll get someone that's like interested in. You know, those bigger corporations. They're very like much more easier to convince. I think. Yeah. Because they just want their product out there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I've reached out to a few people, and it, like you said, it doesn't hurt to try. Yeah. The hardest thing is like getting over that mindset of like sending that message, and you're just worried about it, but in reality, like you said, like we said earlier in the podcast, you'll put out 100 messages, but eventually you'll hit like 1 or 2 yeses in that rejection. You know.
Yeah, and I feel like after you send that message, you're not really thinking about it. Yeah, it's out there. Yeah, it's in their inbox, and if they don't see it, whatever.
It is. Yeah.
If they do it, it's like, oh shoot, they got back.
Yeah, it's cool when you see the reply back, like if it's yes or no. Either way, you're like, dude, this is cool.
Either way, they responded, because you're gonna hit a lot of those the times where it's like they get back to you. Maybe right now is not the good time for for that marketing or for that partnership to come in, but them getting back to you is still a cool thing. It's like they saw the message, they read it, they took time to respond to you.
Which one do you think's your coolest collab you did?
Coolest collab? Let's think about it. I know definitely I've been trying to work a lot with Happy Dad. They've partnered. I've had like a little partnership with them before. They sent me like some cool gear, and but I've watched Nelk ever since I've been a little one. I've been watching them, with the pranks and everything. Once they launched that, I was like, that's dope, and I actually like drinking the Happy Dad, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, but definitely want to work with them in the future. That's a big one. But as of now, I think the cool ones have been like, I love working with like a lot of the local companies or local businesses like Winners Bingo. They've been doing a lot of work with me. The bingo spot, because lots of people didn't know there's like a bingo in Tracy. Oh yeah, it took some time off working on some like get stuff with the city. There's some bumps on the road, but they're back up now, and I love working with them. Good people, good crowd. Yeah. And like I said, not a lot of people knew there was bingo in Tracy. So they're like, what? There's bingo in Tracy, midnight bingo. Yeah. But I loved working with them. As far as like a big corporation, I mean the races I went to this weekend, MotoAmerica, I was able to collab with them. Oh, that's cool. So we worked together on making some content and stuff like that. So that was awesome, because my dad he's a big motorcycle guy, so he was able to. He used to go when I was even before I was born, but when I was a little one, he stopped going because I came in. But I was able to take him out there for the weekend. Had a good time, and so MotoAmerica was a cool one to work with. Brought my dad back into that the motorcycle life. Yeah,
dude, he was probably so excited.
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, we both loved it. It was cool hearing the motorcycles go down on the corkscrew on Laguna Seca. It sounds crazy,
you can't even see them, huh?
You see them for like split second,
like a blimp,
and they take like 27 seconds to get back right back to you.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's so fast. Yeah.
Was it like about 200?
That's like like over 200 miles an hour, and they're just flying by you. Yeah. And they're gone and they're back, and they're gone and they're back.
That's crazy.
What would say your most memorable moment is with your dad, like doing going to the races like that?
Yeah, I mean, with the races, just being on that corkscrew was awesome. Being able to be up, because there's different spots of the Laguna Seca. There's different spots of the racetrack where you could set up and you can watch the races from, but up there, you're on the mountains, so it's climbing up there, being on that corner right there is super cool, because it's up. You go up, you come down, you come at a little there's a turn, and you're back down, and then to come again. It's wild.
Yeah, that's cool. Like for the sponsors and stuff, were you able to go like down on the track and stuff and check out like all the bikes?
It was pretty cool. Me and my dad were able to go on the grid, so meet the riders, take pictures with them. I did a couple interviews on them. It was pretty funny. I was asking everybody, what does a motorcycle sound like when it's passing by? So they'd give me their best impression of you got some funny ones. And then I just mashed it up, put it together on the video. But yeah, it was awesome being down there with all the riders and seeing them before the race prep up, and you see all the motorcycles there. Some of them have tires, some of them they're like keeping the tires warm. And then right at the last minute, they put the tire in, and then they go.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I've never been to an event before, but it seems pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly. It's awesome.
For like an event like that, is it usually like in the afternoon or?
It's like an all day thing, and it's like for MotoAmerica, it's a three-day event. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday they're kind of like just testing out the track. They're qualifying. I believe they're qualifying also on Friday, but they're kind of just testing out the racetrack, seeing how it feels, practicing, and then they do like the qualifying. So they basically determine where they're going to be at on the race, like if they start in the front, if they start in the back, depending on like their lap time. So Friday is kind of that, and then Saturday is the first race, but there's a bunch of races going on throughout that day as well, and then the main ones are towards the end, and then Sunday same thing. There's some other races, different types of bikes. There's like the bigger bikes, smaller bikes, and then on Sundays like the big race.
Do you have like a special person that you root for, or you just kind of go in there?
I just kind of go in there. I didn't know much about the racing and all that. I would watch it all the time, but as far as like getting super deep into it, I didn't really get into that. But I mean, it's once you're there, it's different. Like you're seeing everybody go, and it's same thing with like the fights, like going to a UFC fight or just any type of MMA. Muay Thai fights, all those are super fun to go to. You're there in the action, watching everything go down.
Yeah, I've been to an MMA fight, and it's pretty cool. And I did when it was like the little leagues. I forget what kind there was. There was one in Stockton at one point.
Okay, yeah,
and it was like a little league, and it was cool because like you don't really hear the announcers, but you hear like the little kicks, like
you
hear
the kicks, you hear like the when they do the 10 seconds.
Yeah,
the clacks.
Clap.
Yeah.
Little timer.
It's awesome atmosphere. Everybody's going crazy.
Everyone's going crazy.
Yeah. I think my favorite one has been probably New York. I went to Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal.
Oh, damn.
That's
big. Yeah, that one was awesome.
Big one.
That one was awesome. Again, Madison Square Garden sounds crazy in there.
Dude.
So many people around you. It's like the vibe in there is just unmatched.
It's just fucking millions of people, and just the roar is probably insane from all the crowd.
The walkouts, like everybody's going crazy.
What was your highlight of that?
For that one, with those fights, you can get there early, watch the prelims, watch all the other fights, and they're all like really good fights. So it's like that whole day is just, it's really worth your money because you can get there as early as like 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah,
be there all the way to like 10 at night. Watch all these fights, and but I think the highlight is just being able to enjoy like New York and the fights all in one trip. You're able to just see everything, take everything in.
Yeah, take everything
have a good
in. Do you like New York overall? Like, how's the vibe for you?
It was nice.
California?
It was super cold though.
Yeah,
it was so cold. It was freezing. But I liked it. Aside from like the huge rats, there's big rats in New York.
Is that true?
It's like a Subway foot long. It's
that's crazy. Those are mutated rats.
Some big rats, and I mean everybody there. You don't really have a car. Like people don't really have cars out there. It's like similar to San Francisco. You don't really have a car out there.
Yeah.
Everything's through like public transportation.
It makes sense.
And,
so crowded.
Yeah, so crowded. Everybody's honking everywhere. The people that do have cars are going crazy.
Yeah, man. Taxis and all that,
taxis
right? Ubers.
Yeah. But I mean, it was good experience. I loved it.
Was your hotel pretty close to the Madison Square Garden? Or?
It wasn't too far, but again, it's like everything's through public transportation, so you're not really like driving much.
True.
Like you're just getting from your hotel to another spot and then walking. So it's not like too spread apart, but it's like it takes a while to get there just because you're waiting.
Yeah, it makes sense. When I went to Japan too, it was like a lot of subways and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've
never been there, but it sounds awesome.
Have you did you take the subways everywhere?
Yeah, we were taking the subways. I think the only time we took like an Uber or a taxi was just from like the hotel to like the main part of the city.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But once you're in the city, it's just public transportation, subways, and then taxis unless you're going to back to your hotel.
What food did you enjoy out there? You would say.
There was like some good. I don't even know what it was called. It was like ice cream, but it was like a gelato kind of.
Ooh.
I don't know what it was really. It was like but it had. I can't even describe it. It was so good.
Where was it at? Like, where'd you get it at?
It was right outside Madison Square Garden. It was after the fights.
Okay.
But they're like designed and they look like kind of like flowers. It's ice cream that looks like flowers.
Or did they like roll it up?
Did they scrape
it off like an ice thing?
You know what? I think they did.
Yeah,
it did, but it was like in a floral design.
Yeah, and then they put it like in a cup or something.
They put it in a cup, and it's super. It was so good.
Dude,
it's that, and then the pizza. The pizza was pretty good.
What was your favorite pizza out there?
It was the one. What's the one that's in Spider-Man? Oh, I went to that one. It was pretty good.
What's Spider-Man?
It's like the OG, like the one when he's
delivering like the Tobey Maguire one.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Was it like Luigi's or was it no?
I forgot what it was called.
Gio's or Joe's?
Joe's. I think it was Joe's.
There's like Joe's pizza, 7 different like kinds of things.
Yeah.
Right? That's
good. Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. I mean, that's like pizza. That's a big like whole culture out there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be like a specific crust and
it was like super thin crust.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's always the good go-to. Honestly, you can't go wrong with that type of pizza.
How'd you come about like the whole Nate Diaz thing? How did that work out? How did that collaboration come to be?
So, do you want one like when I got slapped?
No. I'm like, you got slapped?
You got slapped. I got slapped by Nate Diaz. But before I got slapped, I went to the fights, and it was just I'm a huge MMA fan, so I'm always keeping up with all the fights. I've always liked just watching the fights, and going to Muay Thai fights has always been a big thing. I grew up with my friend that he trains Muay Thai, so growing up in that environment, you just love watching them fight and
grow into it.
Yeah, so I was like always into that, and then I saw that fight was taking place in New York, and I was like, I asked my dad, I was like, "You want to go?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's go." So we went to that fight, and then it was awesome. Yeah. So it was kind of like a spontaneous thing where it was like, if they were fighting, they were fighting in New York, but I didn't know they were going to fight there till a little bit after. Yeah. So I was like, you know what? It's New York. Let's go.
Let's make a trip out of it. Make a trip out of it. Yeah. Were you out there for a couple of days or?
Yeah, we went out there for like 4 or 5 days, I want to say. Around, like 5 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, but then recently, I got slapped by Nate.
I was about to circle back to that.
How did that happen? How did that come to be?
Yeah.
So we were doing a promotion for some fights in San Jose, and I was talking with Gilbert Melendez. He's one of the promoters there. Awesome fighter, and he was like I basically just kind of threw it out there. I was like, hey, you think Nate would be down to slap me? And he was like, let me ask him. And I was like, oh, let me know. And he was like, he's down. And I was like, oh shoot. I was like, part of me was like, oh, hopefully he says no, but no, I was stoked. I was like, oh shoot, Nate Diaz is about to slap me. So he came down to Tracy for a seminar, and we got there. It's a pretty funny story. He was like, I see him from the distance, and he's like just walking in. He's kind of like looking around. It's Tracy. He's in the mall. Yeah. It's at Open Mat Academy. Oh, okay. So he doesn't know where it's at. He's like kind of just looking around. I'm like, yo, what's up, Nate? I'm the guy you're going to be slapping today. He's like, you got some weed? And I was like, no. He's like, forgot my bag. It has the weed. I don't know where it's at. And I was like, yeah, I don't. But you could probably find you some. He's like, do that. So I was like, oh, I'm on a mission now. Like I gotta find Nate Diaz some weed. It's a big thing. Like that's probably his breakfast. Yeah. So I'm like scoping around. Like, where can I get some? Luckily, one of my boys, he had some in his car. Oh, nice. So I'm like, all right, we got that, but we don't got a lighter. So I'm like, oh shoot, we don't got a lighter. What is he gonna smoke this with? So we go to Target and we get him like a big ass stove lighter, like, like the ones you cook out with. Yeah. And we're like, oh man, like this might be bad. Like he's gonna make fun of us. So we got a big old stove lighter. Yeah. But we got that, and then so we took it to him, and then after that he was like, are we really slapping you? And it's like, yeah, you're gonna slap me for this promotion. Yeah. He's like, you gotta tell me twice. So I was like, oh shoot, it's going down. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just wait in there. I'm kind of like scared at the moment. Yeah. But he's like, how hard you want me to slap you? And I was like, just go Stockton on me, like just slap me. Go Stockton. I was like, how much Stockton you gonna give me? He was like, let's see. And I was like, oh shoot, like is he being for real? Like how? I don't know. Like you never know with Nate. So I was like, all right, just go, just do it. And he's like, so he slaps me, and honestly, he went pretty light on me. He didn't go too crazy, but it left a fat mark on my face. It was all red.
You missed to give him the good weed then.
Oh, yeah. You're all right. It was funny because he was like, when I told him I was going to go find some, he was like, don't like, you better be back. And I was like, I will, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But no, he slapped me pretty good. It was pretty fun. Good experience. Usually, it's a weird thing to get slapped by another man, but it was pretty cool.
Nate Diaz, man. Why not? Nate Diaz,
cool. Yeah, might as well.
How much stock do you owe?
Are we really slapping you?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Hey, let's see. Show it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good amount of Stockton right there. That's a good amount of Stockton. Hey, I'm surprised McGregor didn't get knocked out by that. I'm not gonna lie. How much stock do you owe?
Yeah, that's a crazy ass thing to happen to you, bro.
Yeah, I was in shock. I was like, damn. Like, that's what McGregor felt like when he got slapped.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's crazy. You're like, damn. It's like, this is...
Yeah.
Damn. That's hey, you have a crazy story to tell, like, your grandkids or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, see that guy right there?
He slapped me.
I took it like a champ.
You came home to your wife, and your wife's like, who the hell slapped this man? Is he cheating on me?
What did you do? You probably deserved it. You're like, what? I did nothing.
Did your girl say anything at the time? Or?
She was just like, in the beginning, I told her I was going to get slapped by Nate Diaz. She was like, you're going to get slapped? And I was like, yeah, by Nate Diaz. She's like, you're going to get slapped? And I was like, yeah, by Nate Diaz. But it was funny. It was awesome. I don't regret it.
I was going to say, circling back to like the motorcycle stuff, do you own a motorcycle or?
I don't. My dad used to own one, and then my mom made him sell it. So that's kind of why it was like,
usually
that's how it goes. It's like, it's too dangerous.
Yep.
but yeah, I don't. We used to go to Pismo Beach to ride quads and stuff.
Yeah,
it's awesome. Nice. I don't know if you guys ever been to Pismo, but it's super fun.
Oh,
you got the dunes out there. We would camp out there on the sand.
Dude,
and wake up, barbecue, then go ride.
Dude, yeah, those are the best. I went a couple years ago, and honestly, funnest experience ever.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you could also like take out your truck and stuff. I didn't go with trucks. I did the quads. But yeah, you could take out your trucks to the sand dunes and just fucking
my dad would
do it.
My dad would take out his truck, his big. He had a big lifted up F-250.
Damn.
It was
That's
scary.
a big boy.
Yeah.
Going up the dunes, it's like, are we gonna flip? And he's like, nope.
You should do a video out there one of these days.
I know. I want to go back. I haven't gone in a few years. Ever since I was a kid, I haven't gone back, but I kind of want to go back now.
Yeah, do it, bro. That'd be worth it.
Super fun.
Yeah. He's like, all right, we're gonna do a video, but hopefully we don't tip over the.
Yeah. I used to take my GoPro out there, strap it on my helmet.
Yeah, and just fucking see the reaction and stuff.
Yeah.
I had a friend tell me that they said you were part of the Super Bowl for like one of the grass people.
I was a bush. I was a bush in the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For Bad Bunny?
For Bad Bunny.
That's crazy.
Beneath those bush.
How did that happen?
Yeah, how did that come about?
So my cousin, it goes back to being in LA for those 6 months. So we found a casting agency, and my cousin stayed in touch with them because he still does a lot of acting stuff.
Okay.
And he was like, "Hey, they're casting for the Super Bowl. Like, we should apply."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What is it?" And he's like, "We don't know yet, but we just gotta apply. Like, it's for the Super Bowl." And I was like, "All right, let's apply." Right. And then like at 3 a.m, he's like, "Yo, the applications, they're up. Like, you got to take some headshots, and we got to do some full body shots, and we got to do all this stuff." And I'm like, dude, it's like 3 a.m. Like, I'm half asleep. Yeah, like, he was like, "Bro, we got to do it like right now. Like, it's like, we can't wait. There's so many people applying." And I was like, all right. So like, I got up out of bed. I'm like submitting these pictures. I'm in my bathroom, like half asleep, like trying to open my eyes. I'm like taking the pictures, submitting the application, go back to sleep. I think it wasn't till like maybe a week or 2 out from the rehearsals, because we had to do like rehearsals for about 2 weeks. And they were like, "Hey, you got accepted, blah blah blah." And then I was like, "Oh shoot, like we got in," because the thing was that I was like, maybe he'll get in, I won't get in, or I'll get in, he won't get in. We both got accepted, and it was like,
damn, that's dope.
There was like, I want to say it was a lot of applications. I don't remember the number, but it was we're like inside the 1% of applications.
Damn,
yeah,
that's crazy.
They told us they were like, you guys are in the 1%, and we're like, dang, we both got in. That's crazy. People were flying out from New York to be in it. Damn. Like, we had some people from Philly coming out. We had to sign this big NDA
thing.
And so it was actually pretty funny, because after it aired, people, they told us, they're like, you guys can say whatever you want now. It's over, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then, but on the contract, I guess it wasn't like that, because they got pretty, they're like, you can't air that. You can't do this. I was in like mid-interview for like the KCRA news. Yeah. And then I got an email. It's like,
don't say anything.
Yeah. And we're like, oh shoot, so can we not? And it's like, like maybe I told him, I was like, you know what, we can't do this. Like, I gotta stop the interview. Yeah. But it was an awesome experience. I mean, the rehearsals were about 2 weeks of just going Santa Clara, preparing to be a bush. but it was awesome, you know, seeing him, you know, practice. And we didn't know who the special guests were going to be. They just told us there, like, there's going to be some special guests. We didn't know who until the day of, but it was awesome.
Damn, that's super cool. Just to be a bush.
Yeah, just to be a bush.
Did you meet Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
He said like hi to us, and he would like talk to us on the mics because we all had headsets.
Oh,
and
that's
stuff.
dope. Yeah.
But as far as like actually meeting him, no. But he was pretty funny. He was like, sometimes he'd be on the mics, and then they'd be like, all right, you're gonna practice this one song. And he'd be like, do I have to? Or he'd be like, oh, let's do it one more time.
All right.
Stuff like that. But so it'd be funny, you know, hearing it in our ears. But I mean, again, another awesome experience.
For that day, was it like a lot of preparation for you? Were you nervous and stuff?
I was nervous. I was nervous because, I mean, a lot of people there, a lot of people watching on TV. But, I mean, it went by so fast. Like, it was like, boom, and it's done. It's like, we're walking out already. It's like, oh.
You're like, I just barely got on here.
I was barely a bush. But, no, we had to wear those bush things for a while, a long time.
And it was sunny that day, huh?
Yeah, it was hot.
Damn.
They're like, maybe like 50 pounds.
Damn,
like they're heavy.
They're a little heavy. Damn, that's crazy. Did you like get any autographs or anything from any of the people?
No,
or?
but I got to keep some of the bush. So I got the arms. I got the arms still, and then like the shiesty.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's pretty.
Some
cool.
people actually took the whole bush suit. Like they took the whole suit home, but it was too heavy. I was like, nah.
Yeah, like I ain't wearing the ghillie suit.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, what am I gonna put that in my
in my garage?
Hang it up like a jersey.
Yeah, I was there too, mijo.
Did they give you guys like free tickets to go to the game, or how does it work for?
So no, we didn't get any free tickets, but I mean, after we were all out of the costume and everything, it was pretty much wrapping up already because we were waiting there in the morning, and then we go out, and then we set up, and then we're out, and then we're getting out of our costumes, and it's already like at the end of the third quarter, fourth going in. Yeah. So. But I mean, just being there was, you know, it was a cool experience.
Yeah. Damn, that's such a cool experience, man.
Do you have any questions for us?
Yeah, do you have any questions for us?
Let's see.
I mean, we're just babies in this thing.
Yeah.
We're new.
You can tell we're just winging it.
I mean, that's the best way it goes, though. You just flow off the conversation.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food? Depends. There's top two. I have pizza and nachos.
Oh, nachos.
Yeah. I'd have to say, for me, pizza. I like steak a lot.
Steak,
yeah.
I like
ribeye.
steak. Yeah.
Good ribeye.
Some good. Bro. I always go to Trader Joe's for the ribeye.
Theirs is good, yeah. I mainly go to Costco just because of bulk.
Oh, yeah. Makes more sense.
Honestly, yeah, theirs is good.
What's yours?
Yeah, what's yours, man?
I love a good burger.
Oh, yeah, burger?
Nice little, burgers are my favorite. But nachos are good, too, now that you mention it.
Yeah.
I never really thought about putting that on my top 3, but now that I think of it, I get nachos all the time.
I feel like you can't. It's like pizza. It's like one of those foods that, like, you know, some foods is like, oh, there's only so much you can do with it. But like burgers, nachos, pizza, like you can do whatever. You can do dessert nachos, dessert pizza, dessert. Like you can go all around that culinary aspect.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to Chipotle, I get the nachos, and it's like secret menu.
Oh, yeah.
It is? You guys
never heard of that?
I've never gotten nachos.
No?
Nope.
Oh, my. You got to get the nachos at Chipotle.
So do they know? Like, or is
some of them, they'll be like, we don't have nachos. It's like some of them will be like, I got you. Like, basically, they get the chips, they put it in the bowl, and then they have the queso. So they put the queso, whatever. I get steak, and then, you know, you put whatever you want on it. And then they just, it's like it's not on the menu or anything, but that's my go-to every time.
Yeah. Now I know.
You know.
Because I don't go a lot, but now that's
the nachos there. And the queso's pretty good.
Oh, they do that. It's like, I was talking to my friend the other day. It's like, whoa, like one thing you could always have, like, and it's always going to be good, is like queso from either there or Taco Bell. For some reason, I don't know why Taco Bell's queso is good. It just
I haven't tried it.
Really? It's good. No, it is good.
Yeah.
It's like, why? This shouldn't be this. It's from Taco Bell. Like, why is it good?
Why is it? Hey, but shout out my cousin Bron. He's the one who put me on with the nachos at Chipotle.
Oh, yeah.
He worked there, and he was like, hey, you got to try the nachos. I was like, they got nachos?
Like, don't be playing.
Like,
I don't want to look
mess
stupid.
with me. I don't want to get there and then be like, yo, we don't got that.
Yeah, you're like,
but most of them know. They know. Again, it's not on the menu, but they'll figure it out.
Yeah,
that's dope. I mean, they have everything there.
Yeah, they
do. Yeah,
that's cool. I mean, we went recently.
Yeah,
could have done it.
Our friend hasn't been there in like a couple of years. He's like, I'm against it. I'm against it.
Oh, he said he's like his shitty experiences every time.
Yeah,
like I hate it. Like
don't DoorDash it.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, we never DoorDash in person, bro.
Yeah,
that's you gotta get the plug.
Yeah, I just DoorDashed my girl some Chipotle the other day.
Yeah,
it was barely there. There was like nothing in there. She opened it.
Yeah,
they just like gypped her.
It's like, it was bad. I was like, I don't even want to look at that picture.
Yeah,
and then it'd be taxing too.
Oh
yeah, DoorDash be taxing people. Even with like if you just do regular groceries for certain stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Like let's say if it's just, I don't know, you need some soap. You got extra taxes for freaking dropping it off.
Ice
but DoorDash plus Chipotle is like, that's the ultimate combo for losing your money.
Oh my God.
Because I feel like when they make your order, they know what they're doing. They're let's just do them a little bit more.
They're not here. What are they gonna say?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. You want napkins? $2.
What? That's crazy.
Nah,
you got a bag fee.
Yeah, I know. I was like, with the other place, I was like, I don't know how people do it, but like Mongolians, they DoorDash that too. I'm like, that. How do you trust someone making your own thing the way you like it? But I'm like, oh, whatever. People do it, so it must be worth it. You know, I don't know. You know. Guess you really want it. You're like, I want it, but I don't want to make it. Yeah. Just do like this. And
do like this.
Whatever. We'll try the best we can.
Dude, what's your favorite burger spot here in town, actually, then?
Ooh,
that's a good one.
Burger. So, it used to be Five Guys.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Man, I loved Five Guys. When I saw I literally tried to, like, day of, I'm like, I want a good Five Guys burger. And then I pull up, and it's like, where's it at? Like, where are the Five Guys at?
No.
And I was like, they're not here.
Damn.
And then, I was like, dang, like now I really now I want it more. Like now that you lose it, it's like I really want a Five Guys burger. But I like the smash burgers at Drippin' Chicken.
I haven't tried them. Yeah,
they're good. The smash burgers they just came out and I love them.
Ooh, that sounds fire, bro.
Burgers Are Forever. That's another good one. They make it, but it's hard to find a good smash burger, or even just someone who does smash burgers. Like in Tracy, there's not much.
It's not really popular here. I mean, like it's getting popular, but it's not a mainstay yet. You know. Yeah, so that's a trip. Like, I never would have thought Drippin' Chicken would have.
Yeah, they just released the smash burgers. They're good.
We gotta check it out.
We do, yeah.
You gotta ask for them with jalapenos if you guys like.
Oh, yeah. We'll go with this guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. We're like, hey, give me what he's getting.
Whatever you give him, give me.
Give me.
Just got some new smash fries. We're back here at Drippin' Chicken, and today I decided to pair their smash burger with their new smash fries. But these aren't just some normal smash fries. These are Wagyu and bomb. Like, what other spot does Wagyu burgers and Wagyu smash fries? And hold on. Has chelas. Yup, I'm not trying to share. But don't worry, if you're more of a veggie person, they can do that too with the veggie style fire. So if you want a smash burger with some smash fries, now you know where to go.
You can never go wrong with like In-N-Out every time, man.
In-N-Out's good too. Yeah. I kind of got tired of it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Again, my girl loves In-N-Out, and she like always wants it. And it's like sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want that anymore. But it is good. I mean, it's a good burger. As far as like that fast food burger, that's like I think In-N-Out and Wendy's for me have always been like the top two.
Yeah. It's crazy because I used to work at Five Guys right there.
Oh yeah,
here in town.
Yeah. How was it?
It's so crazy because I used to come in so fucking high.
Like you were on the fourth guy.
Dude, the day I quit, I took a fat edible. Like I took, I think 250 milligrams. I was zooted out of my mind because I remember I put my hat on, and then I was like an hour later, I'm like, I can't fucking function, but I made it through. And I went to the bathroom and I looked at my eyes. Dude, they were bloodshot red.
That's probably the time I ordered a single and I got a triple.
Yeah. Like those orders must have been crazy, huh? Yeah. You're like, you wanted a hot dog burger? You're like, what? No.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, it was cool. I was, what I used to do, they hated. I would predict like who was coming to the door.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, this person's a double. This person's a single.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
It would work out from time to time, but sometimes it'd be wasting hella food.
Yeah,
they'd be getting pissed off.
Oh, that's right. Because like as soon as you're ordering, they ask you like how many patties, right?
Yeah, and then you kind of like go from there. But yeah, that day I could not function for that shit.
Like
I just remember like the orders an hour behind. I was burning everything. I'm so sorry, people.
They're like, he burnt my burger to ashes.
Yeah, I was like, there's nothing left.
This fucking $15 burger's burnt.
They were expensive though. They were taxing.
They are,
but they were good. I would pay for it again.
They're good. Yeah. with the things that we used to do too, like, you know, the secret menu, like you're saying, the burger buns, if you oiled it or you put it in the oil, you can make donuts from the burger buns.
Oh,
wow. It was weird.
What?
And then you throw a little bit of the sugar packets on it.
I did not know that.
Putting you guys on.
Yeah, that's
now I know.
I don't know how many times he was high when he was making food, but
I think you made that one up, huh?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, what if I put some sugar on this bun?
Yeah, like,
this guy.
Yeah, anytime someone came through, like, I got you, bro. I'd be hooking up with fucking triples, and then the bag of fries, just half a bag of fries.
Oh, geez.
They would always do that though. They'd put like an extra scoop in there.
Yeah, yeah. It's part of the
thing.
Yeah, part of the thing. And then to make sure like they're on top of it, they give you bonuses for secret shoppers.
Yeah.
So they always like had a good quality check for certain things. And then let's say if the secret shop came in, they would give you like an extra $50 on the top of your paycheck.
Oh, dang.
So it was pretty cool. I actually like working for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember being high all the time. I would come in with dabs. I was a fucking crazy guy.
You were a fiend back then, huh?
I was, yeah, because I would drop off my friend, and he'd be like, "Hey, if you drop me off, I'll just smoke you out." And I'm like, "You can't say less, man." So I drop him off. I would just come back home, hella zooted.
Like, did I work a shift today?
Yeah. I remember there's a day we did it too. Like, all of us were like, "Hey, we're gonna hang out at this person's house." We all went there, smoked, and then we all came into work.
Damn.
Clock in.
Clock in. But yeah, it was good times, man. Do you have any crazy stories of working at like a job?
I worked at Wing Yard. I worked at a wing place for like 2 days.
Was it here at Tracy?
Yeah, here in Tracy.
Yeah, that was right there next to, was it?
Little Caesar.
Yeah, Tracy High, huh?
I worked there like 2 shifts.
Oh, that's it? Yeah,
I didn't like it. It's not for me.
It was a family owned or how?
Yeah, it was family owned. Good wings. It's just I did not have a good experience there. I didn't like it.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was in a very like that spot right there is very competitive and it's very the customers there like are like very niche, you know.
Yeah.
So it's very it's not like over here. Well, I mean, even Five Guys, I don't know. That's crazy how it closed, but here it's like there's more open people and there's like you're getting more foot traffic. Over there, it's like
you're waiting and then you get a bunch of orders and it's like.
Yeah,
it's a lot.
It's a trip. Yeah, I was one of those orders probably.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I used to go there. I used to get the buffalo fries.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know the fries were really good there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they left. I was like,
yeah,
rest in peace. Another one, another place gone. But hey, it's cool. I mean, that's another thing about Tracy is like, you gotta enjoy good things while they're here because sometimes you never know.
Never know.
They'll be gone the next day. You're like, I don't know why. But
yeah, that's true, dude. That's happened to the mall for a lot of shops.
Oh my god, dude.
Slowly, boom, 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 close down.
Hurts.
One after another, just losing him.
A lot of people were pissed off about the Chinese food place.
Yeah.
That one, they had a good taqueria in there.
Oh, yeah.
They sold sopes.
Or no, not Maguey. Maria's, I think.
I think so, yeah. They sold sopes for like $2.50 at one time. And I was like, dude, that's a steal. And I would order like 4 of them. I was a fat ass.
I used to remember Sbarro, bro.
Oh, Sbarro's. They used to give samples. You remember that?
Yeah. And then Hot Dog on a Stick was there. Dairy Queen with the Orange Julius and the pop, dude. And then with bars, I swear to God, till this day I say when Barnes and Noble's left, that was like the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything else.
Starbucks in there.
Yeah, like after that left, it's just like the mall was never the same, and it just kept going down and down, and then. Where we're at now.
And Sports Authority was in there for a little bit. And then
Yep. And then it was a gym for a little bit too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And that gym was good. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was Fit Republic.
Oh, yeah. Fit Republic.
Dude, it was hella cheap. It was one, I think, like, I got my membership down to like $5 at one point.
Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because
I'm about to leave if you don't make this go down.
I'll put you out of business. Like, don't say that.
Don't. $5.
The deal was like if you refer so many friends, you'll just knock it down to the lowest of like $1 a month. And I was like, you just say less on that one, bro. I'll make it happen.
Hey, come.
All your buddies are in there.
Sign up, please.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, that was cool. What else was there? Were you as a kid? Did you always like walk around the mall when you were younger?
I used to do pranks in there. Dude, that was like the spot to do pranks. Like one time I dropped 500 pennies in the middle of the mall.
What?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I just boom, and dropped them all. Yeah,
dropping your fucking Sonic
like,
coins.
Yeah, all the people are like helping me pick me up. They're like, oh, this can't be happening. Is this real? Like, why'd you have 500 pennies?
Like, why so many pennies?
Yeah,
that's my life savings.
Yeah, I was about to donate this.
Right. That's crazy. And then we had the arcade in there too.
Yeah, Tilt.
Fun Factory. And then
Fun
it was
Factory.
Tilt.
Yeah, Fun Factory. That was the OG.
Yeah, and then it was Tilt. And then there's so many things that came and went in there. It's just like,
you guys
sucks.
Remember the arcade inside the Cinemark?
Yeah, that's gone too. Mm-hmm. That's so sad.
Yeah.
That's, damn.
Because I used to play the air hockey and shit.
Yeah.
That was cool. That would be a cool way to like kill some time before a movie.
Mm-hmm. Damn, man, it just sucks. It sucks how a lot of things that, you know, kids, they should be like going out and experiencing. It's like they don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
At least here, you know, it's like our bowling alley left, it's closed. Mm-hmm. Like just little things that I feel like
that brings the community together.
We gotta put some more like effort into like getting stuff out. So because like how are you gonna say we want kids off like our technology or whatever?
There's nothing
to do.
Nothing. Yeah.
Like we talked about sports. It's like it's expensive.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a paywall, and you know there's not many parks that have a lot of like basketball, baseball. You got to find a place to play it, or else you're gonna break windows. And then like there's no arcades where kids can actually go. Like even if they're still working with technology, they're still in person interacting. Yeah. It's like there's no bowling alley. Like what are we doing here?
Losing it.
I know, but hopefully, I mean, whatever happens in the future, they start getting like, you know, with it. And because there's a lot of warehouses here.
A lot of warehouses. That's the thing with Tracy. Lots of it's zoned for warehouses.
Yeah.
So, and I believe it hasn't been like rezoned in like 30 plus years.
Yeah, so that's a long time. Mm-hmm.
And we're feeling it for sure.
We are. Yeah.
Because I mean,
they keep building them, and then it's like there's nothing there. It's just vacant.
Like you see that, right? I'm not tripping. Like
no.
They speed run building that, and then you're like, what's here?
It's like a tax write-off. That's what's here,
right?
Yeah.
I was like, come on, man. Mm-hmm. At least make one of those warehouses like freaking like, you know, Livermore Amigo, where you can just have racing in there.
Yeah, because
that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Now it's like they're building, but there's nothing in there. They're like, why are you building more warehouses when there's still vacant ones?
That's true. Yeah.
So maybe, you know, in the future, whoever's, you know, in charge or whatever, maybe we got to voice an opinion on something.
Yeah.
Because like you gotta get some stuff going on in here, man. It's like it's sad, it's depressing, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, damn.
At least you're like yourself is promoting, you know, all the community stuff, and it's pushing it out, you know. And you know, we all do appreciate you actually voicing some stuff, you know, putting some spotlight on Tracy for certain things, you know, because like you said, there's not much to do, but if you put the word out, people will go, you know. Yeah,
no, I always try and you know, whatever's coming to Tracy, whatever, even if it's like the Dutch Bros.
I've heard about that. Where's that gonna be?
It's gonna be on 11th Street and Holly, so it's like by Central. It's gonna be right there on the corner.
Is that the empty lot that's been there
empty
forever?
Lot, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
And then I believe also the one on North Side still in talks, so we might get two. I don't know, but that's the talks right now. Lots of people are complaining about the traffic that's gonna be there, but I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's funny because you get the people that are like, we want a Dutch Bros, and then you get the Dutch Bros, and they're like, why there? It's like you're still complaining.
I mean, that's primary, like to be like a Dutch, like you look at like Manteca or other places, they put them in spots where they're gonna get business, you know,
big traffic.
And maybe that will like, you know, force people to slow down and actually enjoy, and not, you know, there's some people that are freaking zooming past just to get to their destination. I'm like, sometimes we gotta chill out and like, hey, just you're gonna get there. Life's gonna happen still. Just relax. Just get a Dutch Bros.
Get a Dutch Bros
and chill out.
Get a Dutch Bros and be more wired up to be.
I know. Get a Rebel.
All right, now I'm ready. Yeah, let's go.
I forget what kind of drink they have. They have a drink where it's like 5 espresso shots and some
heart attack.
Probably it's probably called something like that.
Dutch Tech.
I'll take it.
Oh, you're a crackhead for caffeine, huh?
Yeah. We were talking about this last episode. So what happened was at one point I was taking 600 milligrams of pre-workout. I didn't explain it well on the last podcast, but what happened was I thought one side of it was pre-workout, or no, one side was pre-workout and one side was creatine. But when I really found out, it was actually both sides were fucking.
They're just two different flavors, right?
Yeah, they're combined.
You was doubling down.
Yes, I was doubling down.
Oh shoot!
And I only found out because
was there any creatine in it?
Yeah. There's
still
creatine,
was, but it was just.
But it's already pre-mixed technically on both sides. So I thought it was like taking 1 scoop of that, 2 scoops of pre-workout, and I was like, all right,
this creatine's working.
Yeah, every day I woke up, I'm like, dude, I feel good.
That's wild.
I only found out because also I was one of my wife's friends came over. She's like, hey, don't you have some creatine? And I was like, yeah, I have some creatine. And I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, here's a scoop. And then she went out with my wife, and like I say 15 minutes later, she's like, why do I feel so jittery?
Yeah, she's geeking.
She's geeking so hard. She's like, fucking ant. And then she called me, and then I was like, my wife called me. She's like, yeah, my friend's hella amped up for no reason while we're having dinner. And I was like, hey, let me just do some research. And yeah, I fucked up. That's how I knew I had double scoops of so much pre-workout. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I thought I gave you 10 milligrams of creatine, but oh well.
That's hella funny.
Yeah, I usually just drink black coffee just straight.
No, that's good, yeah.
I mean, I got used to it. In the beginning, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so bad. But then eventually it just turned into like whatever.
Are you one of those people that can drink coffee at nighttime and fall asleep? Or
nah. If I drink, I mean, sometimes I'll be like, why can't I sleep? And it's like, I had some coffee.
Yeah.
Even if it was like hours later, before,
like,
I'm like, that's why. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like in my culture, as like I don't know if it's with other Mexican families, but they always make coffee at night.
Yeah, they do.
And it's like, why? But I mean, I guess.
And they fall asleep. I think you have to hit a certain age.
Yeah,
it's like a certain age hump, and after that, you were like,
cafecito para la noche. And it's like,
yeah, and then like they're eating with like their pan. They're like, and then they're like out. I'm like, how are you sleeping? How are you sleeping? I'd be like, hey, what time is it?
Yeah, it's like, and I don't know if like, again, I don't know if any other cultures do that, but when I grew up, like it was always like, once it turns like 9, 10 at night, they're like making coffee.
Yeah,
I've heard about that. Yeah. All right, you want to wrap it up?
Sure. My name is DJ Mail Soul.
This is NPC Ant.
Jorge with the next.
Yeah, do you want to plug anything in for your socials?
Anything coming up?
Just Jorge with the next. Search it up if you want to watch some content, local content, funny stuff. I got a lot of, I try to keep everybody engaged with, even if you're not from Tracy, I do some funny skits and stuff. So
for sure, definitely, and I appreciate you coming out. Honestly,
thank you guys for having me. Yeah.
Well, until next time, hopefully we have you on the podcast again.
Yeah. Let me know.
Hopefully we can, man.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.